How's it going?
How about you never ask me that again?
Okay.
I invented Kanye. Of course I know who he is.
Welcome back. Let's not waste any time. Who's here? Pride?
As if I would honestly miss out my perfect attendance.
Judgment?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, your shirt's a little wrinkled there, boss.
Insecurity?
Here.
Fear?
Boo!
Apathy? Apathy.
Probably overslept.
Moving on. Gossip? Gossip!
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. But seriously, have you seen what you posted? I can't. Can you believe this? No, just
Hey guys, apathy, I'm here. Reporting a little late,
Wow, look who decided to show up. It's a Christmas miracle.
That's the
Third time this week? I'm
Nice.
sure no one has noticed.
Now that we have it in here, let's go ahead and get started.
Hey! What about me? I've been here the whole time, unlike some entities I could name.
Anger. Present.
Here.
Now that we officially have everyone here, let's not waste any more time. I think you'll find today's assignments particularly amusing. Let's start with Sean. Sean has had a difficult life. Raised by a single mother, Sean always had to be the man of his family. He was their rock. With that, in his hometown, Sean was the man. Everyone knew his name, and everyone admired him. But he is at college now, and there is no status to be found for him. He's a baseball player, majoring in business. His identity has been shattered. Pride. Let's make his identity crisis an identity catastrophe. Make sure that Sean makes sure that everyone around him thinks he still has it all together.
easy enough. Why don't you give me a challenge for once?
Now, next, we have James. Poor, sweet James. You see, while Sean has always been the guy, James has never been the guy. You'd see shy, he's timid, he's unathletic, I mean, you name it, Sean does not think he has it. He wants to be a theater major, but he lacks so much self-confidence, he's struggling with even that. Insecure, work your magic with him. Bend him until he breaks.
Breaking spirits is my specialty.
I'm confident you'll do well. Now, on to the ladies. Everyone, meet Lily. Lily should be an absolute joy to work with. You see, she couldn't care less about her academic path. She has too many passions and interests outside the classroom. But it's unfortunate that none of those interests actually matter here. Because of that, she's undecided. Apathy. Let's make sure she continues to not care about her academics. Make sure that she knows she doesn't have to care about anything else. She's perfect the way she is.
Yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
Now, this little overachiever is Rebecca. Rebecca's life is something out of a sitcom. Her mother, the esteemed Dr. White, is successful in almost every area of her life, except raising her kids. You see, Rebecca's two older sisters have been complete disasters. One got pregnant and dropped out of high school. The other ended up in jail. Rebecca is her mother's last hope. She yearns for her approval and wants to do well in all of her classwork.
Oh, will I ever be able to succeed in life with everything that's going on?
Fear. Let's make sure she doesn't. Paralyze her. Make her terrified of everything that could possibly go wrong this semester. No details too small for her.
Of course. Typos are the easiest to spook.
Now, finally, we have Jessica. Now, this is a case I've been looking forward to. Jessica is classic. Sweet, southern, born with a Bible in her hand. She wants to be a pastor, like her father. So she's a Christian studies major. Bearing in mind, she figures out the Christian part. You see, Jessica is experiencing a crisis of faith in the worst possible context. So, judgment. Make her paranoid of her community's opinions of her, especially if they find out she's struggling with her faith.
Doesn't sound too hard. A campus full of hypocrites makes my job pretty easy.
Perfect. Now, the wonderful thing about this is all 5 of these lovely students happen to be very good friends. So, anger, gossip, you'll be my go-betweens. Add that much-needed pressure and tension. That's what you do best.
Why do I always work with gossip? She's so annoying.
Yeah, and you're a real bundle of joy.
Because you work well together.
Sure.
Now, anything else to add? Great. So, the boys are in their room. Insecurity, pride, anger, you're up. Don't disappoint me. I am watching.
Apogee, come on. Just get up. Susan, your fear, keep up.
Guys, wait, up!
And so begins another day.
Huh, right where I left you. Dude, James, seriously, do you ever leave the dorm?
I just have a lot of work to do and I'm slow at doing it. So, Sean, how's,
What?
I was asking how your day's going.
Yeah, how's your day going? Like he cares. Can't you see that he's busy?
Is he serious? This loser has no friends and no social life, and he's trying to talk to you, All-Star?
It's fine. I'm trying to get some work done, but it's becoming a little hard to do that.
Seriously, why can't he just focus on his own homework that's going to take him forever? At least you're smart enough to get all of yours done, even if he keeps chattering.
Yeah, and it'd be a lot easier for you to work if he didn't keep interrupting you.
Right, I just have a lot of work.
What?
Oh, I was just saying that I have a lot of work to do for my Shakespeare class and thought I'd talk to you as a break.
Right.
So, how's soccer going?
Baseball?
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's fine, I guess. I mean, we have a winning record right now, so that's good.
Seriously, why won't he just leave you alone?
I guess I'll have to take your word for it. I don't really know that much about sports.
Yeah, admit that you know nothing about something he obviously cares about. Great way to make friends.
Trust me, James, I know you don't know anything about sports. Sometimes I think you've been living under a rock.
What a joke. How did you get stuck with such incompetence?
I guess I've just been focused on more important things. I mean, not everything's about sports.
Can you believe he just said that? He has to know how important they are to you.
Well, man, in my life, sports are pretty much everything, okay? Which, speaking of which, I gotta go, got things to take care of. It's been good talking to you, though, even though I got nothing done.
Yeah, see you later, Sean.
So, what exactly were you trying to do there? I mean, if you weren't sure whether or not your roommate liked you before, he definitely does not like you now. Although, can't really blame him when you don't even like yourself.
How you been? Long time no see, James. What did you do to him?
I was just trying to talk to him.
Oh, is that what you were doing? because it kind of seemed like you were being a nuisance. But par for the course, and who am I to mock consistency? But walk me through it. How did you expect that to go?
I thought that maybe I could find some common ground.
Right, common ground. By belittling his lifestyle? Well, no. You did help him find common ground. Common ground with him and the countless other people you've isolated.
I can be.
Please don't say likable. Well, sure, what's not to like about you? You're shy, awkward, stammering, unathletic. You can't name 3 sports teams. You're not even competent in the things you claim to enjoy. How do you expect people to like you if you don't like yourself? Okay. So it's not so much that you don't like yourself. I just think there's just, not much about you worth liking.
I guess you're right. You must be right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right. I know you better than you know you.
Although I can't believe I've almost eaten half. Oh my goodness. Lily? What are you doing?
Yoga, of course. I'm halfway through my flow.
Just focus on the yoga. Don't listen to her. You should have taken a nap instead. Yoga's so much work. Oh, yoga. Right. But the room is a wreck. We had room inspections today, right? Rebecca got up early to clean the room.
Hey, Lily is such a pig. I mean, look at this room.
It's not messy. It's casual.
That's right, confusing situation. Well, I certainly think we have different definitions of clean, but look at all this trash and... Are those candles?
Yeah, it's lavender. Calms the aura of the room. The RA seemed to like it too. She couldn't stop mentioning it.
That's because we aren't supposed to have candles.
What is she, an idiot? Did she even read the handbook? At this rate, she'll either burn down the building or get expelled. And if people find out that you failed your room check, you will never hear the end of it.
Ignore her. What the hell happened to this room?
What the heck happened to the room? I cleaned it this morning for room inspections.
Now, wouldn't it just be peachy if this new roommate of yours got you expelled? Now, how would Mother Dearest feel about that?
I just got a few things to do yoga. It's no big deal. Besides, the RA came by and talked about the yoga and the lavender and the aura. She didn't seem to mind. Between you and me, she could use the lavender.
Who cares? The room is fine. Why does Rebecca care so much anyways?
How could you possibly think that this room is clean? Oh no, let me check to see. Well, great! We failed our room inspections! This is the 3rd time! We are going to get fined! Could you maybe see how the room is not clean now?
What is wrong with her? How could she do this to you?
Okay, Rebecca, I can certainly understand this is not how we wanted room inspections to go today. But, how about this? Lily and I will go get some tea from the coffee shop, and I'll clean the room up when I get back. Okay?
Like that's gonna fix this.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Whoa, very negative, Nelly. Rebecca needs to chill. She is way too uptight.
Okay, Lily, let's
stock the Zen tea. It's a harmonious blend of lemongrass and spearmint. My absolute favorite.
Go, let's take a nap. Yeah, sure. Come on.
Okay.
Look at them. They think they can just walk away and leave you to deal with this mess. Some roommates they are. Apathy, get off, you lazy piece of... Like, you follow Lily, it's your job.
Why? I didn't sign up for this much work.
Ooh. You've really done it now, huh? Yeah, what is your mom gonna think when she hears about all this? Yeah, you are a failure.
Better than Halloween.
Rebecca! Look at this room! I really hope this isn't any indication how your semester's going.
I'm doing okay in my classes. This is just a minor setback.
Oh, that's what this is. Minor setback. Rebecca, please. Your mother is one of the most successful, published doctors in the upstate. Do you think she would let her life get this out of hand? No, she wouldn't stand for it.
This mess isn't my fault.
Don't patronize me with your excuses. This is still your responsibility. Well, I suppose you could always get knocked up and drop out of school. That's one way to avoid responsibility.
Well,
Or you could move in with a deadbeat and end up in jail. Oh no! That was your other sister. Well, don't worry. I'm sure you'll find your own spectacular way to disappoint your family. After all, 3 times over the time.
I just got a messy roommate. We'll work this out.
So, let me guess. Is it also your messy roommate's fault? You got a 50 on that quiz? No. That was all you. I think taking all this extra classwork would help you actually validate yourself to your family? You clearly don't have it in you. At least, not from what I've seen. Oh no! Can't even fashion a response! Well, don't worry, I'll be back. After all, there's plenty more assignments for you to screw up this week. So many opportunities for failure. Kind of sad how inadequate you are. I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
I'm gonna head back to the dorm.
No, you don't want to go back there just yet. Stay. Sip your tea. Embrace the atmosphere of the coffee shop.
I don't know. I still think I'd rather go back to my room.
Look, there's Sean. We have to talk with him. Come on. You don't have to go back to the dorm just yet. We can talk with him for just a little bit.
Yes, Sean. Bet you he'd love to hear all about Rebecca's overreaction. Come on, Lily. Let's go sit down. Okay.
Hey, Sean, check it out. Here come your fans. I mean friends, of course. Sean! Hey!
Hey, Jessica.
How are you?
How y'all doing?
I'm good. By the way, you can call me Willow.
There she goes with the whole name thing again.
I mean, Willow is a type of tree. It's not even an actual name.
But I love the name Lily so much. It's so you. So pleasant. But, weren't you just talking with Rebecca yesterday about Lily's weird obsession with her nickname?
Good one. You are literally so fake. Bit of a hypocrite for a Christian studies major, if you ask me.
So, Sean, how are you?
Doing fine, just trying to get some work done. It's literally impossible to be productive in my room, if you get what I mean.
James is the worst. I mean, he's so clingy. You know who knows all about awful roommates? Jessica and Lily. You should tell him about James. You guys could bond over it or something gross like that.
I'm sorry to hear that, but sometimes it can be nice to get a change of scenery, to clear the air and cool down for a little bit. Right, Lily?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I think they screwed up my order. It'll taste good though.
Yeah, James, the poor guy. He has so many lines to go over, and he takes literally forever doing that. It's so distracting to be in the same room with him.
Seriously, he's so annoying. At least you have people who actually want to hang out around you.
Hey, did I blow my candles?
Oh, I'm sure Rebecca's taking care of it.
What? You have candles in your room? Are you serious? Isn't that against some kind of rule?
You thought your roommate was bad? Cause now he thinks you're an idiot.
Listen, it doesn't matter what they think.
Yeah, I have different scents too. I swear, Yankee candles are the grandchildren of incense burning and essential oils. The literal best.
Right. So what was your major again?
What's your major?
I'm a business major. Working on my econ homework right now.
That's so cool, Sean. What do you want to do with your degree? What won't you be able to do with your degree? With business, you'll be so marketable. You'll have your pick of firms to work at after graduation.
Well, I really just want to find this nice, stable job in my college. I'm on the baseball team right now, but that might not pan out into a career. Thankfully, business is such a versatile major, and I'm really good with people. So hopefully those two things will work together and set a solid foundation for my future.
Apathy. You're useless. Get up. And security, take over from here.
I get to take a nap.
So, what's your major, Jessica?
I'm a Christian ministry major.
Huh, cool. What do you want to do with that?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'd like to be a pastor.
You said it. Why did you say it?
How did you come to that conclusion?
Wait till all those good old Southern Baptist boys on the baseball team hear about this one.
Well, the church has always been a big part of my life since my dad's a pastor. I've always felt a call to go into ministry. Ever since I was little, I've wanted to pursue a career where I could share the gospel with others.
I'm sorry. Her dad's a pastor? And of what denomination? Because shouldn't he have taught her better than to be a woman in ministry? I mean, that's what you tell your sister, right?
Jessica, that's so nice. Very inspiring. Just great. Lily, what was your major again?
Yeah, Lily. What was your major? Oh, wait. You don't have one, do you?
I'm actually undecided right now. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I'm just passionate about so many things. I can't pick just one.
I'm sorry. Isn't that code for not good at anything?
So not only is Lily a slob, she's also a slacker, so she'll probably be a super senior, or worse, just a college dropout.
Well, you've still got time. I wouldn't worry about it. Anything's got to be easier than Rebecca with her kinesiology major, right?
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. I gotta go take care of some stuff. It was good talking to y'all, and I hope you guys have a good day.
It's good seeing you too, Sean. You know, I think I'm gonna go back to the dorm. I want to check on Rebecca, tidy the room a little bit, and I have to get some homework done before Bible study.
Gosh, look how quickly everyone is leaving you. They must really not like you.
Oh, okay, well, I still haven't finished my tea, so I think I'm gonna stay here. The atmosphere is just so vibrant.
Cool. I'll see you later.
Yes!
Let's go talk about Lily with Rebecca
And judge her!
Gee, I wonder why everyone left.
I mean,
It's not like you're a slob, or don't have any drive, or goals in life, or, oh, wait. It's exactly like that, isn't it? She's ready for you, boss.
Oh, wow! That was a lot of future going on there. That's gotta be weird for you, right? I mean, Sean has baseball. Jessica even has pastoring. What do you have again?
I mean, I'm doing my gen eds right now. It's not like I'm not doing anything. Besides, I don't have to technically declare a major until like what? Junior year?
Yeah, it kind of sounds to me like you're making up excuses.
Look at it this way. Where's yoga gonna get you? You know, because I can really see the headlines now. College girl, changes world, yoga, and complete apathy.
Yeah, because nothing says world mover like, oh, I just don't care. You do realize that the last time that anyone is going to mention your name will be at your eulogy. That's gotta stay.
It's fine. I have plenty of time to figure out what I want to do. And it's not that I'm not passionate, I just don't care as much as
Oh, okay. Well, name me one thing you actually care about. Because I've been doing some thinking, really running it over and over in my head. I'm at a loss.
Nope, still nothing.
Open your eyes, Lily. Success over here, plans over there.
Look, plenty of people don't know what they want to do with their lives. And just because I don't have a major doesn't mean I'm not passionate. I just don't know what I'm passionate about. And it's not like I care about making money. I can literally do anything.
Oh, so you're just gonna mooch off of someone then, right? Well, sure. Why succeed in your life? You can just bail on it instead of shopping someone else's. The good old MRS degree, right? Look at you. You don't have plans. You don't even have plans to make plans. You're just here for the ridiculously expensive Tarnis University experience. You know what you're going to walk away with? Unfulfilled dreams, bad memories, and debt. Huh. Quite the experience.
Honestly, do you think people look at you in your day-to-day life and think,
Oh boy, I really wish I could stand around, pay a whole lot of money to do nothing, to be nothing, and to care about nothing. That's the dream right there.
Come in.
Oh, hey Rebecca. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Hold up. Do you really need to be getting tutoring right now? I mean, come on. You're the one who's actually in the class. You pay attention, you're gonna do fine on this exam. Why are we even here?
I just have one small question. We were going over integrations the other day in calculus, and I'm not quite so sure about that part. I know I got the rest of it though.
Yeah, I don't think you understand integrations.
What?
I mean, it's fine. We'll just go over the whole thing again.
What?
I don't think you understand integration. But don't worry about it. We'll go over it again. I'm great at calculus.
What is she even saying? You know exactly what you're doing. You don't need her.
Right, situation's changed. Go with Miss Rebecca. She can obviously benefit from your guidance. Anger, insecurity, stick with Sean now.
This doesn't even make any sense. She's not being helpful. What's even the point of this? It's not like if you're even going to need to know this for your major.
What an ignoramus. Good thing he came to you for help.
Gosh, I just can't get this.
That's okay. Let's take a break. We can talk about something else for a little bit.
Sure. Whatever you want.
So, how's everything going? We just had a break recently. Did you go home?
Yeah, I did. It was good seeing my family, but it's complicated. There's just a lot of responsibility on me whenever I go home, that's all.
Man, isn't being responsible kind of hard when you don't have any actual leadership skills?
What about you? Did you see your family?
Danger. He cannot ask you about your family. Your mom would not want you spilling family secrets.
Yeah, I'm the youngest, so I have a different dynamic with my family. Anyway, did you have a nice time with your family?
Yeah, I did. It was good. Just a lot of high standards to live up to, that's all. And on top of that, I can't even understand calculus.
Yeah, I understand having a lot of high expectations set for you. I get it a lot. Don't worry about it, you'll get this.
Yeah, he'll get it with your help, but then again, I suppose you can't have brain exams on.
Actually, hold that thought. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly, and when I get back, we'll cover some more calculus. Just think calculus thoughts while I'm gone. You'll get it eventually.
think calculus thoughts. Like that's gonna help you.
Honestly, you came to her for help, and all she did was lecture you about your life. She's useless.
It's not really her fault though. There's only so much you can do to help someone this stupid. It's calculus day, your favorite.
Oh. Look who it is! The big guy from a small town. What's this?
I just cannot get this. Everything else comes so stinking easy, and I can glide by with no effort whatsoever. And then freaking calculus comes along.
Well, let me just say, I absolutely loved how you totally dodged your question about your background.
What? I didn't dodge.
What do you mean you didn't dodge? Well, I suppose you couldn't have just opened with, yeah, I used to be a big shot, now I can't even succeed in a math.
Hey, I mean, everyone's got something that they're not good at. Oh, right?
Yeah, but you just ran out of things you were good at in high school. Man, you know those big reunions people talk about 20 years down the line? There's going to be all those big shots. And there's going to be you. The guy who peaked when he was 18. I mean, hey, it is just downhill until you die. Wait. You have thought about that, haven't you?
Oh no, everything's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna get a good job, make some money, and everything's gonna be okay.
Right, a good job. Because you know, a business degree from a guy on the baseball team really sets you apart. Well, that wouldn't be so bad. But you're not even a good athlete with a business degree. Look at your teammates. They have concentrations as long as this room. They have internships, connections. You even have a dad to make you those connections. But hey, you're right. You are your own man. You take responsibility for your town. You take responsibility for your family. So take responsibility for your failures.
Okay, so. Ready to do some calculus?
Yeah.
So, Lily, I feel like I might have maybe overreacted about the whole room thing.
No, you did not. You were totally justified in that.
What are you talking about? You know, the room was really dirty, we failed our room inspection, and I got mad.
This is awkward. Just move on.
Yeah, that's fine, we don't have to talk about it. I mean, I'd kind of like to resolve it so it doesn't happen again. I don't want to be mad all the time. Well, how will I know when it's clean enough?
No. This is so uncomfortable. Look, you two will never get along, so just let it go. Hold up. Does she like living like an absolute slob?
Okay, so how about I make a list of things to clean for room inspection days? That way, we won't fail and have to pay extra money. But not like a schedule, right? I'm really bad with schedules. More like a checklist.
Who uses checklists or schedules?
Right, like a checklist. If you want, I can do everything on the checklist, and then you can just not touch anything for the rest of the day. I guess I could do yoga in the gym.
Yeah, gym sounds like a good idea.
I mean, can anyone say freshman 15 over here? Or I could do yoga on the front lawn. Yeah, that sounds good. Just not the norm. We'll just do this for room inspection days. All the other days, I'll just suffer. So, how are you guys?
That line took forever.
And they didn't even say my pleasure.
Chick-fil-A, what are you doing? Let me down.
So what are you guys talking about?
Well, while we're in that line for an eternity, I was talking with James about his class. It sounds really interesting.
Cool, what class?
I'm actually taking a Shakespeare class. We've been going through all the different Shakespeare plays. It's really interesting.
So what are you going over in class?
Well, right now we're actually going over Midsummer Night's Dream.
Wait. You know what would be hilarious? If you told Rebecca that James thinks she's a Midsummer Night's Dream. Isn't that the play about the fairies and parties and crazy people in nature?
Yikes. Why does it sound like she knows more about this than you do?
Yeah, sounds like it's right up Lily's alley. So, what have you been going over in class?
Well, we've been going through the play and looking at the different themes in it. But I'm having a hard time with some of the themes in the class.
Yeah, Shakespeare is hard for me too.
I'm sorry, is everyone here incompetent?
Shakespeare's just so poetic and beautiful, and his imagery is amazing.
This is too much for me.
When did she become freaking Aristotle?
Yeah, one of the things that I like to try to do with all my classes is figure out how God relates to him. But I'm having a hard time doing that with this class. I mean, I just don't see how God relates to Shakespeare. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I understand that. I've been having a hard time with that in some of my kinesiology classes too. Like, we'll be going over stuff, and I just don't see how God fits into it.
Problems? You're not having any problems. You're doing just fine. Have some self-confidence.
You know, you can relate other things to it besides God, like the spiritual realm itself.
That's better, Lily. Don't think about your faith. It takes way too much effort, and it makes me uncomfortable, and it destroys friendships.
Yeah, I guess. I try to focus on Christianity since that's what I believe. What do you think, Jessica? I mean, since you're a Christian history major and that's what you talk about in all your classes.
Yeah. Well, I think with that time period in particular, it's important to know when things were written. I'm sure Shakespeare knew God a little bit differently than we know him now. I know in my classes we talk about the different cultures surrounding when the Old Testament was written, so that maybe will help with the things you're struggling to find in that play.
Jessica, honey, if you don't know what you're talking about, it's usually better to just keep your mouth shut than to sound like an idiot.
Yeah, that's really interesting what you said, Jessica, about how the different cultures play into it. I'll have to think about that. Actually, I need to get going. I need to get a little bit more studying done.
Hey James, will you drive Lily and me back to campus too? We were hoping to get some stuff done for our class.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Do we have stuff in that class?
What class?
Yeah, well see, I was thinking that maybe we could work on it together, you know, so you could do better. It's fine. We'll just go back with James. You'll drive back to the dorm and we'll see when you get back.
Yeah, sure.
See you later, Jessica.
See you guys.
Wow. You do realize you just made a complete fool out of yourself, right? And now they have the whole car ride back to just talk about how bad you are at this whole Christian thing, right? Were you not getting those judgment vibes?
But they're my friends. They have to understand.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Hypocrite!
Excuse me?
Did you not see what you just did there?
What?
Don't play ignorant with me, Jessica. The one person who should know exactly what they believe about their faith actually doesn't? I mean, James has his principles. Lily has her opinions. Rebecca has her standards. What did you have? Context! You were throwing out buzzwords.
They were not buzzwords. I've never been asked that question before. I was caught off guard.
Right. You know, because the person who studies Christianity has never been asked, what do you believe? What are the day-to-day interactions with you and God? Yeah, but the interplay of faith never comes up in conversation.
Yes, we talk about it a lot. I know what I believe. I know what I've experienced. It's just, there's just a lot going on right now.
Oh. You can't lie to me. I know you better than you know you. But, you know what I think would be helpful? If we took a second to break things down for you, okay? So you want to be a pastor, albeit a female pastor, which comes with its own set of hurdles. So, let's picture there's a wall, and here's you. You're going to have to work really, really hard to get over this wall, to find out you don't know what you believe, and you'll finally get over it, and you'll prove what? That women can be bad pastors too?
It doesn't have to be pastoring, okay? I could go abroad. I could start my own ministry. I could even be a kids minister.
Right, corrupt the youth.
I will not corrupt them. How dare you say that to me? I know what I believe. I do not need you inside my head.
You do? Perfect. Then tell me, what are the 5 points of Jessica?
Apparently, you know me better than anyone else. Why don't you tell me?
Let's see. Hypocrisy, lies, judgment, apathy, and doubt.
Shut up!
And what's the fun in that?
Monsters Inc. Good choice. I mean, we're not in first grade anymore, but it's always a good movie.
Yeah, just really reminds me of my childhood and memories from back then.
Yeah, that is not good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Good choice, Rebecca.
Have you guys ever thought about the guy with the one eye? Just think about it, like we have 2 eyes. So our vision goes both ways, but he has one eye. Can he just see straight forward? Can he see out of the corner of his eye? Can he see the corner of his eye?
Who cares?
I mean, I'm sure it screws with his depth perception.
You're probably just overanalyzing things.
Seriously, Sean, what is his problem?
Yeah, maybe he's just under-analyzing things again.
You're probably just overanalyzing things.
Hey, newsflash, they don't care.
So, what did you think of the movie, Jessica?
It was cute. Yeah, make something up so you don't look like such a jerk just sitting here. I always get a little nostalgic when I watch that film. It was a good choice.
Oh yeah, same. My younger siblings love Monsters Inc., so I've seen it like a million times.
Yeah, what about your siblings?
Yeah, didn't do that as much with my siblings.
Really? Gosh, I must have watched it like once a week. Almost like a ritual in my house.
We were more of a VeggieTales family. Because you're such a good Christian family.
What's VeggieTales? What, is she a heathen?
Bruh, you've never heard of VeggieTales?
Who cares what we think?
You've never heard of VeggieTales. You know, like the song with the pickle and the hairbrush?
Are we seriously talking about VeggieTales? Are we in preschool? Grow up!
Well, regardless, I think that Monsters Inc. was a good choice. You know, sometimes I wish that the monsters we faced in real life were that cute and fun.
Keep dreaming.
I face monsters every day, and I can't seem to fight them on my own. I feel like I should tell them. Maybe they can help. But they wouldn't understand. They don't go through the things I go through. I mean, Sean, he's got sports. I don't know the first thing about sports. Rebecca, I doubt she even knows what a B looks like. Whereas I don't know what an A looks like. Lily, she's so passionate, she can do anything. She can sit there and talk about philosophy one minute and Shakespeare the next and depth perception of the eye. I don't know any of that stuff. Jessica, she's a Christian ministry major. She knows what she thinks about her faith. I can't even relate God to my Shakespeare class. They don't face the monsters that I face. They wouldn't understand. I just can't tell them.
We've been here before.
Too often in the past week, if you ask me.
Such a lighthearted question, but I can't help but take it seriously. If only you were cute and colorful, college would be so much easier. I feel like I should be honest about this. I've kept up this facade for so long. Christian ministry major, super strong in her faith. My dad was a pastor. Basically lived at the church. I should be so firm, a foundation for everyone, but I've known doubt since I was a child. Maybe I should be honest about this. The Bible talks about community. Are they mine? Do I trust them? I can't keep this up. I'm a wreck. There's no way they're not going to notice after a while. Why do I even feel like I should be quiet? I'm going to say something. You have no power over what I say. I don't need you. I'm going to tell them because they need to know about you. They need to know about us.
I've got to say something. I am so sick of trying to be perfect all the time. I mean, we all try to put up a good front for our friends, but I've been trying so hard to make sure they think I'm perfect. I'm tutoring Sean in calculus.
even that good at calculus. I'm just making stuff up. I'm just trying to do what my mom wants me to do, be in the career she wants me to be in. But I'm not perfect. I can keep lying to myself, but the truth is still there. I've got to say something. I've got to be honest about what's going on. Eventually, they'll realize I'm not perfect. And I think they should know the truth. And maybe they can help me with it. Maybe they're thinking some of the same things. I've got to say something. And you can't stop me. Monsters! Yay! They talk about them like they're real people because they probably are. The professor whose class they don't pay attention in, or their overbearing parents. My parents always told me to dream, that I could be anything I wanted to be. Maybe that's why everything feels like a monster. Because I'm 19, and I still don't know who I want to be. I don't have any dreams. I'm just hoping for something while knowing nothing of what all I could achieve. I'm not ready. I'm still in my teens, so why do I have to decide? The future's getting closer and closer every minute, yet I still don't know who I am. I don't want to choose a life. I just want to live one. To be able to follow the dreams and aspirations I don't have yet. So how do I get them? You can't logic your way into passion. What if I'm passionate about nothing? What if I'm passionate about everything? What if the very thing I long to achieve is beyond my reach? Sean has baseball, James has theater. What am I good at? Jessica even has a God on her side. Do I have a God? Is there a God? I guess I'm just scared that I'll love something I'm no good at. Maybe if I knew what I was supposed to do with my life, they wouldn't look at me like I was wasting their time, like I was wasting my own time. Maybe I am, and everyone knows it but me.
So this is what humility feels like. All my life, I've created this guise of greatness so that whenever anyone looks at me, they think that I have everything together. They think that I'm the best at everything. I'm good at sports. I'm good at school. I look good. I talk good. That was me all throughout high school because that's what my family needed me to be. That's what everyone needed me to be. But deep down inside, I've always known that the only reason that I built up this pride, that I built up this mountain, is so that I can avoid doubting myself. The world is not about me. The world does not revolve around me. If anything, this past day has made that all too abundantly clear. I can't succeed in a basic gen ed class. What's more, I haven't summed up the guts to tell my friends I got kicked off the baseball team. And what's worse, I've been so stuck up that the one person at this school who even wants to be friends with me, I pushed them away. I've got to be real with these people. I've got to be honest about this pride that I have. Because all this time, I've been using it to avoid you. All this time, I've been building up this pride so that I could get you out of my mind, so that I wouldn't have to deal with you. But the reality is I have to deal with you. Because I cannot run from doubt. That doesn't mean I have to face you alone.
Wow, that's a deep topic, James. Thanks for...
Guys, there are some things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. I guess you could say that I've been facing real-life monsters of my own.
What's going on, Sean? You can tell us.
To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am. You might look at me and think like I'm perfect, that I have everything together, but I don't. I'm a wreck. And I've been hiding behind this facade of pride and arrogance. Because of that, I've been pushing all of y'all away. Especially you, James. And I am so sorry for how I've acted.
It's okay, Sean. I mean, I appreciate the apology, but there's really nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about? You know he treats you like trash. But then again, you kind of deserve to be treated like trash, so go ahead. Repair the one friendship you have.
Thanks for understanding. Oh, and one other thing. I didn't know how to tell y'all, but I got kicked out of the baseball team. My grades just weren't high enough.
That means he gets more sleep.
Wow, Sean, thanks for being brave enough to say that to us. I'm so glad that you trusted us enough to tell us and let us help you through this. I've actually had something weighing on me too that I wanted to talk to you guys about.
So what's up?
I feel like I've been lying to you guys. I've been trying so hard to put up a good front for you guys so you guys think I'm perfect, but I'm not. My mom is one of the best doctors in the Southeast, and both of my sisters are disappointments for her. So there is so much pressure on me to fulfill all her expectations and be perfect. But I'm struggling. My classes are really difficult. And some days I just feel so inadequate. You guys ever feel like that?
I completely understand where you're coming from, Rebecca. I feel like I should be this perfect example of the perfect Christian to y'all, since that's my major and what I want to do with my life, but if I'm really honest, guys, I'm really wrestling with my faith. I have a lot of doubts, and there's a lot of things that I'm unsure of.
Jessica, I'm so sorry that you felt that you couldn't talk with us about that. You definitely do not have to be perfect. We're glad to hear your doubt.
James, Lily, are y'all been a little quieter? Y'all okay?
I'm fine. Taking life one day at a time, just riding the wave.
Lily, this conversation is so serious. We should lighten the mood so we can get this over with, because the sooner this ends, the sooner we can go to sleep. And since when have they ever really cared about you?
I'm really happy to hear that, Lily. I'm so glad you're not struggling with anything deeper. What about you, James?
Yeah, James, what are you struggling with? Because they really want to hear about your life problems.
Yeah, I'm in the same place as Lily. Nothing much is going on. Just working hard on my Shakespeare class. And I was a little confused about our conversation with that monster's eye.
Same. Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all are doing well. But know that if you guys ever need to talk about anything, I'm here for you. We're all here for you. If you know anything, then none of us are perfect. I feel like the only way that we can get through these doubts we have is if we're honest with each other and if we work through it together.
Hey, what time is it?
Oh, late.
Let's go. I have puzzle work for my 8 a.m.
Same.
I want to sleep.
I know about it.
Yeah.
But Lily, you seriously haven't watched VeggieTales?
Why would I have?
Travesty.
Oh. I was hoping I would get a chance to talk with y'all. see, I have always believed the key to leadership is delegation. Only get involved once the scene has been set. As a boss, you have resources at your disposal, so use them. I thrive in the chaos. The more voices I can put into your head, the easier my job will be. Think of it like a chess game, with the pieces representing your various defenses, my attacks. I move my pieces against your pieces, so ultimately, I'm battling against you. My associates, they're merely pieces in the chessboard of your conscience. I move them at my leisure and according to my plan. They string you along, break you down, eventually open you up to my attacks. You see, I can be an interesting specimen sometimes. When I look at a person, I don't think, how do I immediately shut you down? No, I think, how do I get you to fight me? You see, that's where I'm at my strongest, the inner battle. If I can get you to fight me, I've already won. I want to trap you in your own mind. Isolation is my home. After all, I am doubt. And no matter what you think you know about yourself, the shadow of doubt over all of you. So begins another day.